everyone. I hope you're all doing well. I know that, yet again, it has been a long time since I uploaded a video. It's been 2 months. Basically, I've just been busy with work and other stuff. Nothing really exciting. But, well, it's life, innit? You know how it goes. So, believe it or not, like, even though I haven't made any videos, there's been a few things here and there. I'm like, oh, I want to make a video on that, I want to make a video on that, blah, blah, blah. And I've had a few ideas, and I have been working on a few videos on the side, but nothing that's, like, very slowly, and nothing that's anywhere near completion. But regardless, when I was obviously going to come back and make a video, I was like, I was thinking it won't be DSP related. You know, as all the DSP fanboys, all you do is talk about Phil, blah, 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 blah. Well, believe it or not, I didn't actually want this video to be about Phil, but obviously what happened, what I'm going to talk about, was something that I was kind of like, I have to make a video on it, basically. Sorry, my phone was going off. Oh yeah, I'm in a different room today, as I probably didn't need to point that out, but reason being, it's in the room I usually record my videos in. It's actually quite hot in there, and yeah, if I put the fan on, it'd be like droning in the background, so it'd be kind of annoying when I'm trying to talk. And also, I haven't got around to starting my Patreon yet, because I'm going to start off a Patreon, because I want to buy air conditioner for that room. I think I'll get a good one for about 50 grand, so if you guys could donate to me, because I can't bother to make the money myself, and hey, in this day and age, why should you? So, yeah, so I'll give you the link to that when I get on that, and you can start sending me money. Send me dem money. But yeah, so basically what I'm going to talk about is, if you haven't guessed from the title, is about DSP being swatted. Now, first of all, I'm going to say I do not approve of swatting in any way. I think it's ridiculous. People know how much I dislike DSP and the way he conducts business, if you can call it that with a straight face. But, however, I think that he does not deserve to be swatted, basically. No one does. And for whoever swatted him, if you think that you've actually helped the situation of people that genuinely criticise him, then to quote DSP, you're a fucking idiot. You really have fucked up, because what you've done is you've given ammo to all these stupid brain-dead DSP fanboys who literally, when you're having a discussion with them, their arguments are, well, for me, their arguments are, oh my god, you made a video that was 21 minutes taken of your life that you spent talking about someone you don't like. Or, you don't like it, don't watch. All that bollocks. That's all the arguments they have. You give them valid points, and they're like, you know, like, hey, have you ever considered this? Blah, blah, blah. Give them a valid point. And their response is, you're a fucking faggot. That's all they had. Now, they've got this, like, you know, even though most of us who are part of the whole, I know what you want to call it, like, as Phil, of course, haters, you want to call it like, I know, people that call Phil out on his shit. You made us look bad, because they can throw that at us now. Oh look, the people you associate with are the sort of people that get people swatted. So, well done, you fucking moron, for that. And now Phil gets to play the victim card, and he also got to make a drama video about it, which, obviously, his drama videos get more views than his gameplay videos. So, well done. You've probably bought his girlfriend Pandalee a shitload more soaps or whatever. So, well done. So yeah, I don't approve of that, and it is unfortunate that happened to Phil. Whoever did that, you're a twat. You're a massive twat. So, yeah, that being said, I don't approve. Now, obviously, it's probably a bit weird me sort of, not sticking up for DSP, but sort of saying that he didn't deserve something or whatever, but I stand by that. And as pretty much from Twitter, from all the, I don't know what I call it, all the sensible people that actually criticise DSP for genuine reasons, people like Loophole, Evil AJ, etc., etc., they all have the same opinion. So, you know. But, going on to Phil, and how he's reacted to this. Right, first of all, for those of you who don't know what's happened, you can just look for it on YouTube. You can see exactly how the swatting went down. Now, it's not kind of like how a normal swatting would go down. Normally from swattings that I've seen in the past and stuff, and I'm sure most people have seen, it actually goes as far as people, you know, having their doors kicked in, you know, down on the ground, kind of that level of, because, you know, they get like a call and it's a serious threat of something that's happened, you know, oh, this person's got a firearm in their house and they're threatening people, whatever, you know, police have to take that seriously, you know, boot the door in, whatever. So, you know, on a live stream, that shit's going down. Now, with Phil, it didn't exactly happen like that. Now, from Phil's side of the story, right, he says that when he moved to Washington, this sounds so fucking stupid, he went to the local police station, having moved to Washington, and said, oh, my name's Phil, and I create content, and I basically video game footage, and I have lots of haters, and eventually they're probably going to try and pull some shit where they do pranks, or something like that. So he basically informed the police that something might happen, and to be ready for it. And apparently the police turned around and said, oh, cheers for coming in and telling us that. Oh, cheers, we'll take that under advisement. Right, that was a year ago. First of all, what the fuck? Let's say that I buy a new house and I'm like, do you know what? I'm going to cook meth. I'm going to do a Walter White and cook meth in my basement. Oh, but I might get caught. I know what I'll do. I'll go to the police station and go, alright guys, listen, I create content, and yeah, you might get some calls of people claiming that I cook meth, because it's a little prank that these guys play. So if you could just ring me ahead, if you know you get a call like that, that'd be wicked. And then I could cook meth in my house, and then if someone did report me, literally, they would just ring ahead and come to the door, and I could be like, oh yeah, it's a prank. Yeah, it's a prank. What? What's the smoke coming from the cellar? No, nothing. Do you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Like, I can't get my head around that. If someone comes into a police station and says, someone might ring you and say that I'm committing a crime, but it'll be a joke, how fucking suspect does that sound? That sounds about as suspect as R. Kelly selling Girl Scout cookies. That sounds really fucking suspicious. Like, oh, okay. Like, because apparently, it's a bit, hang on, I'm going a bit off topic. It's a bit, apparently, someone rang up and said that Phil had killed his girlfriend and his girlfriend's parents. And the way when he says this, like, oh, they actually rang and said that I killed my girlfriend and girlfriend's parents, right? He actually said, which people who know me know, Leanna's parents don't live with us. Why would you make that point? Nobody is thinking when he said, oh, they rang up and said, no one's watching that video of you saying, oh, I was swatted, they claim that I killed Leanna and her parents. No one's going, and? Did you? Like, no. You didn't need to go, well, actually, no, that's bullshit, because her parents don't live with me, how could I kill them? Like, whoa, Phil. But Leanna lives with you, is she okay? Like, you didn't need to point that out. I just thought, it's just a little thing that made me laugh, and I just thought it was really moronic. So anyway, yeah, so basically he was playing Batman, and he heard, like, police radio outside, and literally they were trying to ring him on his phone. He went downstairs and basically explained that it was a misunderstanding, and they were like, oh, really sorry about this, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Done. He's back up, he continues streaming within 5 minutes. That's what happened, right? Again, I'm not saying, oh, you know, he didn't even get swatted, fuck it, they did it wrong. Like, that shouldn't have even happened to him. That's bad that someone tried to get him in that situation. But literally, all that's happened is someone's knocked on the door and disturbed him from playing computer games. Or video games. Someone, I won't go into that. Someone picked me up on saying computer games the other day. We call video games computer games in the UK. I said, like, Phil plays computer games, and someone was like, he plays console games too, retard. So, computer games just generally means video games, so I tried to say video games in these videos. But yeah, computer games, video games. When I say computer games, I mean video games, just to clarify. Yeah, so you got disturbed from playing video games for 5 minutes. That's all that's happened. From considering what could have happened from a swatting, he was pretty, you know, he got off pretty lightly. Which, you know, good, glad he did. But what he said in his video was that he almost died. He's like, yeah, I almost died. I could have been shot to death, were his words. Shot to death. Phil almost died. And I'm actually quite interested because, like I said before about these generic comments I get on these videos, he's told people, his fanboys, that any videos like this or any tweets or anything, they should comment, Phil almost died. So I want to see how many people actually write Phil almost died in my comment section, because that's going to be hilarious. You know, like that's, like he actually even did die. How did he nearly die? Was it because he might have had a heart attack walking to answer the door? Like, actually, that's as close as, you know, he came to dying, or he could have fell down the stairs. Their stairs seem a bit dodgy. You know, Panda Lee can't go down them correctly. So yeah, he almost died. He was almost shot to death, apparently, which obviously is a load of bollocks. You think about it, right? A SWAT team. Even if the SWAT team had kicked the door in, they're not going to shoot first and ask questions later, are they? They're going to come in, see everything's fine. Yeah, okay, they might be get down on the ground or whatever, but they're not just going to... Say they got as far as Phil's office, and they kick the door in, and he's there playing Batman. They're not going to be like, fuck, shoot him. You know, oh, he's a monster, bang. They're not going to, you know, they'll just, literally would have happened, would have been down on the ground. He didn't nearly die. They're not going to break in and, you know, just blast away. Like, the fact that he said it is just really stupid. But the fact that people are actually going, oh my god, Phil nearly died. Are you haters happy now? Phil nearly died. Like, no, he didn't nearly die. And he's turning around, and obviously, because there was a response on Twitter from all the people that criticise him legitimately, like, you know, going, oh, this is disgusting. Oh, I never wanted Phil to be swatted. And he's going, yeah, you never wanted me to be swatted, but it's your kind of videos that encourage this sort of behaviour. What? So because you do shit, like hypocritical shit and bad shit, and then someone else calls you out on it, we're encouraging bad behaviour. Right, let's back up. There's other people that have been swatted who are more popular than you that don't have the sort of like hate, if you want to call it, that you get. You get a high level of people criticising you because you do a lot of stupid shit. So there's people that are more popular than you that don't get like a higher level of criticism thrown their way. They get swatted. How, you know, who's encouraging them? So that's a load of bullshit that you've turned around and tried to pin it on your haters. It's fucking ridiculous. What, you've kind of made the whole situation where people could have turned around and went, you know, that's really bad that what's happened to Phil. And you've turned it in a thing where you're using it. You're like, oh, I've been swatted, this is great. Now I can use this maybe to stop people hating on me, as you call it. Or, more to the point, you can stop people giving criticism. So you can say some sort of racist comment. So let's say you say something racist, and then I make a video going, I can't believe Phil said this, this is disgusting. You have then created this situation where you think, oh, that person's bullying me. He's the sort of person that wants me dead. He's the sort of person that I nearly got shot to death for. Get him, fans. So I'll be like, oh, Phil, you're racist, that's wrong. Phil nearly died. Phil nearly died. Are you willing to call him out on his racism? Because he might die. What a load of bollocks. You think you've got like a little bulletproof vest of, oh, I can say whatever I want now, because if anyone criticises me, I can have them done for attempted murder. You fucking dickhead. You're such a fucking twat. This is what I'm saying about the person who swatted him. Look what they've done for him. They've created him like some armour that he's got now to be protected for criticism. He can do what he wants, so in his mind. But look, I'm still calling you out on your shit, Phil. I don't care whether you think I'm some sort of attempted murderer. Like, for fucking telling it how it is. I don't care if your fanboys comment on my video, oh, Phil almost died. No, he fucking didn't. He might eat himself into an early grave if his DSP tries it. You fans are killing Phil because you want to see him eat cheeseburgers on DSP tries it. Phil should not be eating cheeseburgers, man. Request that he eat some kale or some shit on DSP tries it. Save Phil's life. If Phil has a heart attack from eating so much, I'm holding you fans responsible. So if you see a DSP fanboy asking Phil to try some sort of cheeseburger, I want you to comment on it. Phil could die. Oh, bollocks. Fucking using the fact that a police officer knocked on your door, blowing it so far out of proportion that now you're invincible to criticism. You fucking dickhead. Only Phil could piss me off to the point where a situation where I should feel sorry for him, and I do a little bit, He's turned it into me fucking hating him even more because of his bullshit. You know, the way he's reacting to it. It almost makes me believe, and I'm not throwing accusations out there, I'm not, but I'm just saying that some people might think, and there's a little part of me that thinks, just a little bit, that he might have faked it. He might have faked being swatted. Because, I'll tell you for why. You think with all the drama and stuff, like, I love the way he says about us haters, that we get cheap views from drama. You know, oh, you get cheap views from making up drama and blowing shit out of proportion. Alright, let's say that's true. Okay, so we get fake views. We love them views. We get fake views for, like, making something that's not very big of an issue and making it drama. Alright, let's agree with that for a minute. Your biggest views video, let's take it a couple of days back, you made a video because some, like, company gave Batman Arkham Knight a review of 7 out of 10 when loads of other places gave it like 9 out of 10, whatever. You made a drama-filled video of someone giving a review, which is their opinion, of a game that wasn't even released, by the way, so how do you know whether that review wasn't correct? And you made a video making drama, blowing up a 7 out of 10 review to get views. So, you know, maybe you should smell what you're shoveling. You're basically, well, you're being hypocritical again, which I shouldn't be surprised. You're doing what you're, you know, accusing your haters of doing. So shut the fuck up. Not to mention the fact that you made oh, by the way, that video where he criticised someone from the company for doing 7 out of 10 Arkham Knight review, that video was put on DSP Gaming, even though technically it's a vlog. Wonder why that was. So, yeah, and then not to mention you also made the drama-filled video of you being swatted. So, you know, more views for drama. So, hey, you know, don't have a go at people for doing what you evidently do. So, you know, you call us, oh, they're like the TMZ of the blah, blah, blah. You're fucking TMZ. Hang on. There's so much that I wanted to address that, I think I've pretty much covered everything. That was pretty quick, actually. Well, I don't know, actually. But, yeah, so basically, overall, what I'm getting at here is, I don't approve of the swatting at all. A load of bollocks. And, you know, I'm not saying that he faked it, but I'm saying that he's made it look as though it is possible that he could have faked it. Because he actually he's come out looking quite good from this, hasn't he? Basically, he got swatted, and this is the outcome. He had to answer his front door, which I imagine, you know, for someone of his kind of build and his gout foot, it was probably an ordeal. He's been inconvenienced. Oh, that's what he should... Phil was almost shot. No, Phil was mildly inconvenienced. Phil had to stop playing video games for 5 minutes. That's basically what happened. So basically, yeah, he's been swatted, which is wrong. He's come out of it by saying, I nearly died. Everyone, I nearly died. It's all the haters' fault that I nearly died. When they make a video criticising me, they're killing me. Is pretty much the gist of it. So he's turned a situation of him being attacked and is using it to make himself immune to any kind of criticism. What a pussy move. And do you know what? It hasn't worked as far as I'm concerned. It hasn't worked. So, and you know, anyone who comments on my video, Phil nearly died, you will get a reply which will just be a massive fuck off. Seriously, because you obviously have no intelligence, so you're not worth my time writing to you, like back to you, in an intelligent manner. Alright guys, well, yeah, sorry for the fact that this video has, you know, had a massive gap. There was a video that I was working on Panda Lee, which I never got around to finishing, which I might as well finish it. But then there's the other videos I'm doing, they're not really, they're just other sort of bits and bobs series that I've been working on and stuff. I'll get to them soon. It's when I get time at the end of the day. But yeah, thank you guys. Leave me your comments below. I'd like to hear what you think. Or even if you're going to leave me a Phil almost died comment, because I'll gladly tell you to fuck off. Then go for it. So yeah, thanks as always guys, and have a terrific day everybody.